Hello, I'm starting this reading off today for Libra with this wonderful tea leaf reading oracle. So let's just dive right in real quick and see what oracle messages come out before we get into the tarot Apokalypsis tarot. Take a deep breath for me, please. Ground into the present moment. Got one that fell on the ground. Let's see if we can get any other messages. Let's start off this Libra reading. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Okay. Inspiration, stars. Love, bouquet. Inspiration, paintbrush. Change, ship. Ooh, okay. So I'm kind of getting Aquarius energy with the star. I'm kind of getting Six of Swords maybe a little bit. Could get the Lovers, could get Two of Cups. I'm getting some sort of wand energy with that inspiration and paintbrush. But right away when I see the stars and the bouquet and the paintbrush, I'm getting almost like a muse energy. So somebody is somebody's inspiration. It could be in like a sexual context, but I'm not really getting that. There's something about somebody's inspired by like somebody's beauty, or they're inspired to improve themselves because of somebody. Okay, that's really interesting. Let's just see with the tarot Apokalypsis. Let's see if we get anything that kind of speaks to any of those qualities that we had come through here. I hope you enjoy the light jazz music behind me. Okay, for Libra, tell me more about, we got Princess of Pentacles. We have a feminine here that's coming through with she's pregnant, which is very interesting because normally the Empress card is the one that can kind of embody more of like the fertility meaning, but I mean, here we are, Princess of Pentacles. So this could be a youthful feminine. This could be somebody inspired by the beauty of pregnant women. So maybe this could be like a photographer or an artist who paints people, or, you know, because she's also in the nude here. So there could be some like nude painting of people, or like, you know, those classes where somebody will pose in the nude and somebody will do art. Maybe it's a pregnant person. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just okay, we've got Prince of Cups. It did kind of come out in the reverse, but I feel called not to really take any reversals for this reading unless something really sticks out strongly to me. So I'm going to take it in the upright. And we also have Nine of Pentacles. Got some cheetah in this imagery, an elephant. The Prince of Cups has some butterflies and angel wings, kind of like a Cupid situation going on. So I feel like it's the masculine who's inspired by a feminine. I think he sees her as like having it all. I think he thinks she's beautiful. I think he thinks that she's abundant. She's strong and fast like a cheetah. Maybe she's a fire sign. But we do have Pentacles coming through, so she could be a Virgo. She could be a Taurus or Capricorn. Maybe she's a hard worker. Tell me more about this Prince of Cups, this sort of Cupid energy who might be inspired by this muse. Ace of Wands, yeah. Very much, you know, if you look at this paintbrush card, very much wand energy here. He's attracted to her, he's inspired by her, she ignites a fire in him. Tell me more about her, I guess, then. Tell me more about this Princess of Pentacles that embodies this Nine of Pentacles, just being very present and grateful with what she has, very fertile or youthful. We have a Six of Wands here. She may be a mother to multiple children. I'm just kind of getting that with the imagery here. But yeah, she's just very powerful. She sits on a throne like a goddess. She's, it's interesting that we don't have her coming through as Empress energy or anything like that yet. We may very well still get those cards in this reading. But to me, it feels like she's just very proud of what she's accomplished. She knows that even if she's young still, that she's accomplished a lot. Like, she has things to be proud of. I think it's about time that we dive into this change, though, because, you know how I said Six of Swords and we have Six of Wands? I feel like we need to talk about the change. The Ace of Pentacles was in the reverse, but I'm going to take it into the upright. So just with a nod to the reversal, I think there could be somebody who, she's in that 9 of Pentacles, right? But then there's always that potential of having one more pentacle, that 9 plus 1, 9 plus the ace is 10. So there is that potential of 10 of Pentacles. So maybe if she is pregnant, maybe the last piece is when she has her last child, or maybe it's her first child. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. It hasn't quite come yet, is kind of what I got, just with the fact that it had a reverse aspect to it. But there's abundance on the way. There's abundance on the way. The Hierophant. There could be marriage on the way. Something is very traditional in this aspect of how things are being done. I'm kind of getting at maybe this Prince of Cups feels like he can't move forward with this Princess of Pentacles unless he like marries her or something like that, just to be very traditional if they do have a relationship and she's pregnant. King of Pentacles, yeah. So an aspect of him too is that even though he's very passionate about her, loves her very much, he knows that he needs to bring the bacon. He knows that he needs to help bring that 9 to a 10. He knows he needs to be part of that family aspect of things. He needs to bring something to the table. So while he sees her as very empowered, he knows that he needs to step it up too, and he needs to bring whether money or support or something like that to this as well. He's like, I can offer you love, I can offer you a bouquet. You know, I'm the Prince of Cups, but I also need to offer you some money or some support, especially if we have kids and there's a family. I need to give you some money. Tell me more, please, about the King of Pentacles aspect of things. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. He feels like he has to work hard for the family. I do feel like there's an aspect of this that there is not the full amount of money just yet. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles in reversed. Again, I'm not going to really take the reversal, but it's an aspect of equal give and take. So she might be bringing more to the table than he is, or at least he views it that way. But we have the 3 of Cups. So that's very interesting here, and I would like to see more about what that 3 of Cups means in this context. So what is the 3 of Cups? We know he very much wants to be with her. He knows that he wants to support the children or the family. He knows he has to meet her on the same level. But there is a third 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Okay. I'm getting maybe he has a child of his own. I feel like there's a part of this, the 3 of Cups, there is a part of this story that we don't fully have about him here. Maybe he has another kid and that's why he's a little financially strapped and he has to support that child as well. The Fool. Pisces energy. Yeah, maybe he is starting over. Maybe he had a family and he's divorced now and he still has a kid with the ex-wife, which is that third party 3 of Cups situation. But he wants to embark on a new journey with the Fool. Tell me more about the Fool. Maybe he knows he needs to marry this Princess of Pentacles, but he's not ready just yet. The Empress. Whoo, there we go. I told you we might get this card. I was not surprised. I was like, this is so much Empress energy, I would be shocked if it didn't come out. He knows that she it, you know what I mean? He knows that he has to be enough for her. He's inspired by her. He knows she's worth it. 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, he knows he has to work hard. He knows that he can't let the past hold him back here. He needs to be loyal and dedicated in the ways he needs to, as far as if there's children involved, of course. You know, he needs to be kind to the ex or to the partner, the ex-partner, but like there's an acknowledgement of that needing to be healthy and have boundaries, but still be very present in his life to be a good father, a good role model. But the 8 of Pentacles is like he knows he has to step it up. He knows something has to improve. He has to work harder. He has to meet this Empress at her level. Because he comes through as a prince, similar to her princess, right? So like this is very much like they're in still like a youthful energy with this, or not even youthful, but it's like they're in the beginning stages still of something. And he views her as an empress. She may or may not be. I do think she is like an empress. He's still a king, right? We don't have emperor. So there's still, even though he's leveling up and he's doing his best, there's still more distance. There's still that Six of Pentacles with the reverse, right? There's still like an aspect of equal playing fields here that's a little out of whack. Three of Swords. Ooh. Ooh. Why do we have that here? I didn't sense that energy coming through at all. Why do we have Three of Swords? What is this energy? Eight of Swords. Oh, is he still in love with baby mama? Is that what that Four of Cups is about? Tell me about the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. Is he still... Temperance, Sagittarius energy, balancing. I don't think he's still in love with baby mama. He definitely is going for the new one, but there is that balance. He is restricted. He is dealing with the heartbreak of that other connection not working out. It's not like that he really wanted it to work out. I think he wants to be a good father. He wants to be present for any children that he's a part of. He needs to make everything balanced and come together, and there to be harmony and no heartbreak and no pain and no jealousy. He just doesn't really know how to do it. He doesn't really know how to do it. He knows he wants it, but he doesn't really know how to do it. Okay, well, let's get some advice from the tarot. Let's see if we can give him some advice from the universe on how he can do this. How can he balance this? How can he have both worlds in a healthy and balanced way where there's no jealousy or there's no children getting into... Oh, that one tried to come out, but it didn't. Okay, wow. Some aggressive shuffling there. Princess of Wands, Nine of Wands. Okay. Why do we have Princess of Wands here? This could be the ex that's sort of hurt by this whole process. Yeah, he definitely does not want the kids to get stuck in this process, and I can see that by the Nine of Wands energy with like this feminine kind of pulling on the dress here of this other feminine. Ace of Cups, the Hermit, Judgment, Prince of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there is just a bit of back and forth of self-worth issues happening kind of between the ex and the man, the masculine in the situation who's trying to move on to his new muse, his new love inspiration. Yeah, he doesn't want to make the same mistakes as before. He wants to really start a new path with this. He does not want to repeat old cycles. He wants to be abundant financially for everyone who needs it. He wants to move on emotionally. He wants to be in love. He doesn't want anyone to hurt. He doesn't want anyone to feel wounded. He just wants to be his best self, and he wants to make sure that with Judgment and the Hermit that he goes within and really assesses what he needs to do to have that Ace of Cups, to have that happiness, that new beginning in love that we also saw with starting over with the Fool. Let me get one little piece of advice. I feel like there might need to be like something said for the ex, the feminine energy, who had that kind of came through with the Wounded Warrior. I feel like something needs to be said to her for her to kind of like understand how he's trying to move forward with things. What do we need to say to the ex so that she understands how he's moving forward with things and wants to be present in the ways he needs to be present, but also have that temperance, right? Also have that balance of where he really needs to be. The Star, yep, like I talked about in Six of Cups again. She kind of needs to see this as an opportunity for this to be his highest path. That it doesn't need to be a personal pain or vendetta against her that he's moving on and inspired by somebody new. It really doesn't have to do with her. It has to do with him and his evolution in this process. That's really what I'm getting with it. Not to take it personally, not to be hurt over it, but to see it as an evolution for him and to be happy for him. And that he's going to try to do his best. And that will in turn help their relationship if there's a child involved, like I had mentioned. Okay. You know, the Empress energy still feels so empowered. I guess, you know, just to be fair, is there anything we need to say to her? Queen of Wands. Yeah, she's beautiful. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than she's super gorgeous and inspiring and fiery and passionate and just a wonderful, you know, just because someone's somebody's muse doesn't mean it's in like a bad way and that they're only just sexual to somebody, that they're only just a, you know, a beautiful inspiration. There's more to her than that. Yeah, even though this is a Libra reading, she could be a fire sign. The masculine, you know, there could be a masculine listening that's a Libra, interested in a fire sign. Just tell me one more card about the Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. You know, there's just really not much to say about her. She's empowered. She's got almost everything she needs. The missing piece might be this baby with this man, or, you know, just having that family. That might be her only missing piece. I think she's good. I think she's empowered. She's good. She's proud of herself. And that might be the only piece she's missing. And she's not really concerned about his past because he's, you know, working with the star here, that Aquarius energy. He's trying to be his best self, and she's trusting in that. And she's not really too worried about how the ex is handling it, because I think he's handling the ex. Okay, very beautiful. So any final oracle messages? I don't know, I just feel kind of called to like maybe see if there's one more tea leaf message here before we just end this for Libra. Again, hit like and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the reading, you certainly need to be a subscriber. It is completely free to do so. It supports the channel and gets everything out there for people that need to hear it. Wow, gorgeous thing to end on. Love and house, beautiful. Very 10 of Pentacles, very 10 of Cups. Happiness, you know, coming together. Very much like that Hierophant energy that had come out earlier with that marriage, you know. Love and house, beautiful. I think it'll all work out. I think the ones who are meant to be together will be together. I think the families that are meant to be together will be together. They'll be balanced with the temperance. I think they'll be equal give and take. They'll figure it out. I really am confident with that. So I hope you like this. Thank you so much. Drop in the comments if this was your reading. And of course, as always, we will see you next time.